What if everything Jamie and Claire believed was a lie? Outlander Season 8 opens with a revelation so shocking it threatens to shatter everything they've fought for. A message from the shadows, a chilling whisper from the past, "She's waiting for you." Just 6 haunting words that pull them back into a nightmare they thought was long over. But this time, it's not only about loss, it's about secrets buried so deeply they could unravel their entire world. As Jamie and Claire dive into this mystery, they uncover that some truths are more than just painful, they're deadly. The episode wastes no time throwing us into chaos. After years of war, heartbreak, and sacrifice, Jamie and Claire finally found peace at Fraser's Ridge. A moment of calm, however fleeting, after all the chaos they've endured. But that peace is shattered with a letter. No return address, no sender. Only one chilling message: "She's waiting for you." Claire's hands shake as she reads it. Her heart pounds. Every memory of losing Faith comes rushing back like a wave, threatening to pull her under. Jamie reads over her shoulder, and something inside him shifts. The guilt of not being there for Claire when she needed him most resurfaces. At first, they try to dismiss it. A cruel joke, perhaps? But the weight of those words presses too heavily on them. Claire, ever the skeptic, refuses to believe it. Faith is dead, she saw it with her own eyes. But that voice in the back of her mind, the one that's seen impossible things before, refuses to stay silent. After all, if time travel and survival against all odds are possible, why not this? Jamie, ever the skeptic, tries to be strong for Claire. But the letter gnaws at him too, especially late at night when the house is silent. He stares at it for hours, tracing the unfamiliar handwriting. Could it be tied to someone from their past? Or is this just another cruel twist of fate? Their search for answers begins with the one person who might know more than she lets on, Francesca. The mysterious mention of Faith in Season 7 wasn't just an offhand remark, it was a warning. Claire confronts Francesca, but her reaction is cold and guarded. Her words are laced with riddles. There's more to this story, much more, but some things are better left buried. Claire refuses to back down, knowing that if there's even the smallest chance that Faith is alive, she must pursue the truth, no matter the cost. As the tension rises, Jamie is torn between protecting Claire and pursuing the truth. The guilt from that tragic night of Faith's death resurfaces with a vengeance. But now, something stronger than guilt drives him: hope. And just as things seem to spiral out of control, Lord John Grey reappears in their lives. But this time he's not offering quiet support. Instead, he's holding something back. When Jamie confronts him, the air thickens with tension. Lord John's usual calm demeanor gives way to unease, and his warning is sharp. If you love your family, Jamie, walk away from this. But Jamie Fraser has never been one to walk away from family. As their investigation deepens, so does the danger. Shadows move in the corners of their lives, whispers follow them wherever they go. Someone doesn't want them to uncover the truth, and they'll stop at nothing to keep the past buried. Meanwhile, Jamie's son, William, though unaware of his true parentage, begins to sense that something about his life isn't right. His doubts about his identity grow, and with every unanswered question, the tension between him and Lord John threatens to boil over. As the walls close in, Jamie and Claire must decide, how far are they willing to go for the truth? Because if Faith is alive, finding her won't just be a quest for answers, it will be a battle for survival. And this is just the beginning. The weight of the letter lingers over them, like a storm cloud ready to burst. Every breath feels heavy. Every moment is consumed by the question, what if Faith is alive? But hope is a dangerous thing. It can drive a person to madness. As Jamie watches Claire struggle, he feels powerless. He's faced armies, fought wars, survived betrayals, but this is different. He can't fight what's haunting Claire from the inside. Yet, something inside him stirs. He's seen miracles with his own eyes. Nothing is beyond reach in their world. If there's even the smallest chance that Faith could still be alive, Jamie will move heaven and earth to find the truth. The next clue comes from an unexpected source: Mother Hildegard, an old friend from Paris. Time has changed her, but her wisdom remains sharp. When Claire and Jamie reveal the letter, Mother Hildegard's face darkens with recognition. "You shouldn't be here, Claire," she whispers, fear in her voice. "Some grief is meant to stay buried." Claire presses for answers, but Mother Hildegard refuses to say more. The past, she warns, should remain undisturbed. But the Frasers have never been ones to back down from the truth, no matter the cost. Back at Fraser's Ridge, strange occurrences begin. Scratches on the door. Mysterious footprints leading into the woods. The overwhelming feeling of being watched. At first, they dismiss it as paranoia brought on by grief, but soon, the evidence is undeniable. Someone is watching them. Then the nightmares begin. Claire wakes up drenched in sweat, haunted by visions of a little girl standing at the foot of her bed. The child doesn't speak, just watches with hollow eyes, her presence cold and suffocating. But the most chilling part, the girl looks like what Faith might have become if she had lived. Jamie comforts Claire, but even he can't shake the unease creeping into their home. The dreams are too vivid, too real. They feel like a message from somewhere, or someone. Soon, another message arrives, this time in a form even more personal, a lock of blonde hair wrapped in a delicate ribbon. Claire holds it in trembling hands. Could it be Faith's hair? Or is someone playing a cruel game? Determined to uncover the truth, Jamie and Claire seek out Master Raymond, the enigmatic apothecary who once saved Claire's life. But finding him is no easy task. Their search leads them to an old symbol carved into a tree near Fraser's Ridge, Raymond's mark, a sign from the past that he's trying to reach them. Danger looms closer. A mysterious stranger arrives at the ridge, cold, unreadable, and dangerous. He claims to be a traveler, but something in his eyes tells another story. One evening, Jamie catches him lurking near their home. A violent confrontation follows, but before Jamie can extract any answers, the stranger disappears into the night, leaving behind a chilling message carved into the door: "Leave the past alone." But how can they leave the past alone when it refuses to stay buried? As Jamie and Claire prepare for what's to come, one thing becomes clear: this is bigger than them. Bigger than grief, bigger than fear. Someone, or something, is pulling the strings from the shadows. And if they want to survive what's coming, they'll need to face not only the horrors of the past but the darkness that's rising in the present. The battle for the truth has begun, and for Jamie Fraser, it may be the darkest fight of his life.